Welcome to the Mountain View Community Center, home of the Edgewood Community Food Bank. Mountain View Community Center is a relatively new, nonprofit community organization that seeks to connect people in need with resources, opportunities, and other people who care about our community. Mountain View Community Center is one of the few local public resources responding to not only the Edgewood community in which it is located, but also to the surrounding 8 small communities for which the community center has become a gathering place. Mountain View Community Center opened its doors November 1st of 2008, but its mission and the need for quality community services in our area has existed for years. In April of 2003, the Edgewood Community Fish Food Bank was formed through a partnership with Mountain View Lutheran Church and Fish Food Banks of Pierce County. This small food bank started in Mountain View Lutheran Church's old parish house, and after only 4 years was providing food for over 1,000 people per month. Long lines, inadequate storage, and the prevailing needs of food bank clients gave rise to conversations about a new facility that would not only serve as a food bank, but could provide other services that were vitally important to this community. Thanks to the generosity of Mountain View Lutheran Church, various foundations, and compassionate community members, a new 10,000 square foot building was fully paid for and constructed, opening its doors to provide a new home for the Mountain View Community Center and the Edgewood Community Food Bank.
We have really been amazed as the people of God at Mountain View Lutheran Church to see the unfolding of the Mountain View Community Center and the ministries that have taken place. To know how the neighbor is being responded to, cared for, the one who is often marginalized, the impoverished, the underemployed, to see church members and community members respond to other members of the community. I am content to believe that the people of God at Mountain View Lutheran Church have asked the question, who is my neighbor? And the community center exists as a result of that question being asked. We're convinced, along with, I hope, a lot of our community members, that our neighbor is perhaps the stranger, but still our neighbor. Our neighbor is the one who is underemployed or unemployed. Our neighbor is the person who is hungry and is in need of response with just sheer physical essential needs. So the community center, the Mountain View Community Center, has been established to help strengthen our neighbor, whomever that neighbor may be.
Mountain View Community Center is home to Kid Reach, an after-school program for children and youth who are struggling academically and/or socially. Kid Reach is more than just a tutoring program. Volunteers work one-on-one with a child, providing long-term mentoring to help elementary students achieve their potential academically and building relationships that can serve as transforming influences in their young lives.
The huge power of Kid Reach is that one-on-one relationship with the kids and their tutors. And the way that looks back in the classroom is they have a little more confidence when it comes to academic tasks. We saw one kid who had just had an amazing transformation throughout the year. And I think a lot of that was as a result of his relationship with his Kid Reach tutor. She was just very connected to him, and it was a great outcome.
The Edgewood Community Fish Food Bank is now in its 7th year of operation. With a new facility and a renewed energy towards caring for the hungry in our midst, this thriving organization serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration to all of us. Across the country, economic struggles are pervasive, and our community is far from immune. Every week, new individuals and families right on our doorstep are overcome by the crisis of not having enough food to eat. The Edgewood Community Food Bank seeks to serve people in this crisis and strives to provide for all who are in need. The numbers are startling. In July of 2009, the Edgewood Community Food Bank provided 3,177 people with food, a 340% increase over just 1 year ago.
Well, I started down in Fife, and they told me that the food bank up in Edgewood, they had a food bank up there. So I came up here. There used to be a little building up in the front. I get 7 meals a week now because I eat better than I used to eat. I feel like home when I come here. Oh yeah, I kid a lot with the people, and the people kid with me, and it's not nothing bad, but at least I got somebody to talk to. And that makes a big difference when you're alone.
In April of 2009, Mountain View Community Center started the Seeds of Change meal program, offering a free on-site community meal every Thursday night. Meals are open to all in the community, and each evening there is an opportunity for interested participants to learn how to make a similar low-cost meal in their own home. Over 100 meals are served each week.
The heart of Seeds' change is really centered around compassion. Compassion for those people that come and visit us each week. It's also centered around our volunteers and also people who from time to time give donations to this worthy cause. We're proud to say that we feed all people, anyone who is hungry that comes in the door. This is one of the things that we feel is very important to this particular program. I've been asked what makes this program different from others, and I would say that the difference in our feeding program versus others is really that while we feed the bodies, we also try to feed their souls. And this, I think, is a true blessing from God.
My name's Alvin. Some of you might know me, a lot of you probably don't. I volunteered to bring the homeless up from Sumner in the church van. I'm in touch with them all. What's beautiful about this place is the chance they get to come up and have a nice warm dinner. Which a lot of them don't have no place to really cook. And especially in the winter, that becomes a really big thing for them. And then there's the food bank, which they get to leave here every Thursday with a whole box load of food. And I know it means a lot to them.
Mountain View Community Center has a commitment to the holistic health of each person served. Consequently, these meal nights are often accompanied by other available services such as educational opportunities, health screenings, resource fairs, and entertainment. We rely on our partnerships with the local school districts, nonprofit organizations, healthcare providers, and community members to provide opportunities for support and growth in our clients' lives. Our vision is to be a place that utilizes the many strengths of our community to benefit those in need in our community.
The Community Center is a place where we can build the whole person. We not only want to support them, but we want them to be able to develop. And in their developmental processes that we meet the needs of a variety of people and a variety of requirements in helping them get there. But in the process of getting there, we want to reach out and let them become who they are, and in turn come back and give to others as we are giving to them.
Inspired and vital communities care for each other. Mountain View Community Center needs you to be a partner in our efforts to serve, educate, and take care of each other. Your partnership might include volunteering your time to serve others. Maybe you are being led to be a financial partner who will give in support of this important mission. Perhaps you can offer services, resources, or opportunities those with the least cannot afford. Or maybe you will be a vocal advocate, spreading the word about how vitally important Mountain View Community Center is and can be to our neighbors. Together, any of these partnership options will ensure the future of Mountain View Community Center as the giving heart and community soul that makes us unique. Thank you for the opportunity to introduce you to what is truly our community center. And thanks in advance for your help and support in our mutual need to take care of one another.